everybody, it's Kira and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a spoiler-free review of the Grisha Trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. The first one being Shadow and Bone, the second one being Siege and Storm, and the third one being Ruin and Rising. Now, these books are super beloved on BookTube. Everybody loves Leigh Bardugo, and I had never read a Leigh Bardugo book before. Suffice to say, I will now be reading Anything and Everything by her. And I just fell in love with these books. So the premise of the trilogy is it takes place in this fantasy world where there are these different types of Grisha, which are people who can wield different types of magic. And so the main character, Alina, is, you find out very early on, she turns out to have some Grisha power, and she gets taken to the palace by this person called the Darkling, who has this like magic darkness power, obviously since his name is the Darkling, and he kind of works for the king. She goes to the palace and trains. In the first book, the main problem is this thing called the Fold, or the Unsea, and it's basically this big darkness that is filled with these monsters, and so Alina has to try and destroy the Fold in a way. But there's a whole lot more that goes on in it. And then the second and third book just expand this into this quest for these magical items that will help bring more power. And oh my goodness, they are so good. I'm just going to hold up the first one since carrying 3 books is a lot. But the characters are so cool. My favorite part of the whole trilogy was the banter between the different characters. They're all so sassy with each other and just like totally rip into each other, but it's so much fun. And I like that the characters can very easily transition from that banter into a serious topic. And I really like that in normal people, like in actual people. I really like people that can do that. And so it was really cool to see that in the book. And they're all just so funny. I think my favorite character is Nikolai, who you don't meet until later on, but he's just so hilarious. And I feel like I would get so annoyed with him as a person, but like also respect him. He is just so funny. So there's a lot of romance in these books, and I was not expecting that much, but I really enjoyed it. I feel like it never went too far. Like, it was always made sense in the story, and I really enjoyed Alina kind of being around these different guys and kind of testing things out with different people. I thought that was really interesting, and I really liked how her best friend is named, is it Mal? Is that how you say his name? I don't actually know. But I really liked him and his loyalty to Alina. I thought that was really cool. And the third book, when everything happened, oh my goodness, it was so crazy. The final conclusion, like the final battle, is really intense and really, really good. I don't really have a favorite among the 3. I love all of them for what they do. I like this one for its setup. I like the second one for its expansion. And I like the third one for its conclusion of everything. I feel like it just works very well together as a trilogy and like definitely finishes things off, but leaves you with enough that you can do more things in this world, which is what Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom are. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited for King of Scars, which comes out really, really soon as I'm filming this. But it's a whole story on Nikolai, and I don't know when exactly it takes place, but I'm so excited about that. I really enjoyed the writing style. I didn't find it like super beautiful or super magical, but just the storytelling was so intricate and it was so well done that it kept you reading and it kept you wanting more. And there wasn't anything that I could like point out specifically other than it was just so amazing, and yeah, it just really brought you into the story. And like, it's hard to compare it to things when I've read things like Laini Taylor, whose writing is so like magical and beautiful. So it's not that kind of writing, but it's definitely like very storytelling. Like, you could just get drawn into the story. And so I've really loved it, and I'm so excited to read more of Leigh Bardugo's work. So if you haven't picked up the Grisha Trilogy, I would highly encourage you to do it. It is a little older. It's from like 2014, 2013, around that time. So it is a little older, but it doesn't really feel like it. There are a couple things with the romances that maybe feel a little throwbacky into that time period of YA fiction, but I just fell in love with these, and I'm so excited to see more of the world of the Grisha, and Leigh Bardugo is just an amazing author, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I was introduced to her this year. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to follow me on social media, all my links are in the description as always. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!